Welcome everyone, it's November 26, 2014, and this is your edition of Where is Your Stop? Last week in the Hawking Perspective, we talked about essentially all-time new highs. Are they justified? There's an article in there on that. And one of the questions that we got this week from an investor of ours was, hey, name something that's kind of weird that's at an all-time new high. And so sure enough, ACE. This is not a tech company. This is nothing sexy. This is just guys that are selling insurance. Now this is a Swiss company, but yeah. So essentially, wanted to take a look at this guy because there's a few highlights that are in here, and that is a lot of people sometimes tend to play stocks that are making all-time new highs a lot shorter than they should, a lot more quick than they should. And the truth is that as long as you're using volatility, volume, and price metrics, you can make sure that you're staying outside of the noise, and especially because for a stock that's making all-time new highs, the market is creating new noise. It's dissecting new information all the time. It's in an area that it's uncomfortable with, and you really got to give that a cushion. And so you can see here that our first signal on the long side was in October of 2011. So we've been in this trade for quite some time now, and you can see that with this guy, essentially we came right back. Obviously you start to get discouraged and go, oh man, this is the wrong trade, but whips right back. All of a sudden stays a little quiet, then boom, goes on this very quiet run, and so there's a little bit of time lag in between, but then bam, we move that stop up really quick, and then all of a sudden volatility starts to increase on the upside and the downside, and so we essentially keep that stop for quite a while, and then the market begins to move up, but it's still kind of a volatile move up, which is why we don't move our stop up that quickly. And then once you have this big move down, it's still within the realm of noise, and so you're buying and giving that thing some time, and it just continues to come right back. But it's not until literally almost a year later that we actually moved our stop up on ACE. And so there's these times where we're moving up quickly, and there's times where we're moving up very shallow but very slowly, and then there's other times where you're really giving that thing some time to breathe. So even though something might be trading at all-time new highs, it doesn't mean that you need to be trading it shorter in case it might drop and go down or whatever other craziness that someone will talk about. So hoping you guys have a wonderful holiday, safe travels, and don't eat too much for Turkey Day. All right, guys, happy Thanksgiving, and look forward to talking with you next week.